Here is a look at Toronto this hour. Environment Canada has issued 2 weather-related warnings for the city, and a heat warning is in effect for southern Ontario. Air pollution is also a concern. Large swaths of Manitoba, Ontario, and Quebec are under air quality alerts because of westerly winds blowing smoke from the wildfires. The CBC's Megan Fitzpatrick joins us now from Toronto, just outside of a community pool. Megan, what is it like out there right now?
It is hot, Andrew. We're now at 28 degrees, so we're approaching the expected high. One of them is expected to be at least 29 degrees today, but feeling even hotter with the humidex. Toronto could be feeling temperatures of 35 to 40 degrees with that humidex. So it is hot, it is hazy out here, and these hot temperatures are expected to last a couple more days. So no relief really in sight, Andrew, today anyway. And so another day of Torontonians looking for places to cool off, and they are finding one of those places here in this park, Monarch Park in Toronto's East End. The pool behind me is one of the city pools that is going to be staying open extra late tonight, 11:45 p.m. because of these high temperatures. They did so over the weekend. They'll be open again late tonight. So there are definitely people here making use of these pools in the city, cooling off, and they will continue to do that, I suspect, for most of this week. So it's the heat warning that's in effect, but also that poor air quality warning that's in effect as well. And as you mentioned, that is because of the smoke that's blowing this way from those wildfires in northern Ontario. So that is impacting air quality in Toronto. That air quality health index that's used to measure air quality, it's a scale of 1 to 10. Earlier this morning, it was at a 10 plus, which meant a very high risk in terms of that scale. High risk to people's health, particularly people who have respiratory conditions like asthma. They might be particularly feeling this poor air quality today. So we've been talking to Torontonians about how they're coping with this heat, if they've been noticing the effects of both the poor air quality and the heat. Here's what we're hearing.
We've been noticing the heat, but we're doing our best to get in this lovely pool. They've kept it open later, so that's been helpful. Drinking lots of water, lots of ice packs, lots of misters. The kids were trying to make it fun.
When we walked out this morning, it was really hot already, even though, it's super cloudy, and the air quality, as you can see, it's quite bad.
To walk outside and see it this hazy out this morning, took a look at the weather, on my phone, and I thought, okay, this is a good time. It's going to get hot later, but wasn't expecting it to be this muggy this early in the morning.
So some people trying to get that exercise done early in the morning to get it out of the way. Again, a poor air quality, Andrew, expected to last most of today and into tomorrow. So hopefully those people out there working today in the outdoors, drinking lots of water. I've seen a lot of, day camps that are operating just in this area alone. I've seen kids playing soccer. So hopefully they have a lot of water with them to cool down, and that they're taking lots of breaks.
Yeah, I hope you're right. Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow spoke today about the efforts to try and keep residents of the city cool. What does she have to say?
Yeah, she was actually not too far away from where we are in this park. She was at an apartment complex a few blocks over. And one thing she was focusing on today was a pilot project that the City of Toronto is running this summer to give free air conditioning units to certain low-income seniors in apartment buildings. Of course, there is a great need for those units on days like this. Not everybody has air conditioning, and the fans can only do so much. So they're funding this program, 500 air conditioning units going to low-income seniors. Those who are receiving them are getting them because of a lottery that they applied for. So community organizations in the city had been trying to spread the word that this opportunity would be open. Some 1,400 people applied. And again, there's 500 units that are being given out for free and installed for free. We met one of those recipients at the apartment building this morning. Her name is Helen. And she said this was going to make a world of difference to her to have this air conditioning unit. Here's what she told us.
I've kept blinds and windows closed all day and sleep with a fan pointed right at me. And that's all I can do. But now I'll be cool. It means a whole lot. It's an early birthday present.
Helen turns 77 in a couple days, she told us, Andrew, so she's considering this a treat to herself. Very welcome, because she was saying it's been hard to sleep, it's hard to do stuff around her apartment and just go about her daily activities. And she's not alone. As I mentioned, there's a lot of people who don't have AC, and we talked to other seniors who live in that building, and of course older people are more susceptible to the health effects of heat and poor air quality. So the mayor's saying, you know, they're happy that they can do this project. They know this pilot project. They know there's many more people that need these AC units. They'll see what they can do about providing more funding and getting these units to people. But in the meantime, she said maybe they'll start exploring the possibility of having some donated, some partnerships perhaps, because again, these seniors and others too, suffering through these high temperatures. And again, it's going to last a couple of days, so people should brace themselves.
Yeah, those are donations for a good cause for sure in these times, Megan. Thank you. The CBC's Megan Fitzpatrick live in Toronto.